Hey guys, the Downshifter 14 has been a massive hit among Indian runners. It is an entry-level running shoe from Nike that has appealed to those who seek a durable, hard-wearing trainer for running, gymming and all-day use. We tried version 13 but found the step and feel a bit too firm for our liking. Nike made big changes to Downshifter 14 which convinced us to give this series another go. And honestly, after a few runs, the shoe evolved into a dependable all-rounder. As usual, we have divided this review into 4 segments talking about the 3 core components of a running shoe: upper, midsole and outsole. We will rate them on a scale ranging from bad to excellent. In the final segment, we'll talk about competition and value. Let's start with the stats. Myself, Siddharth.
I am Anu and you are watching Jogger Journal. The stack height of Nike Downshifter 14 is 34 in the heel, 24 in the forefoot with a drop of 10 mm. It weighs 322 grams in UK size 9 and comes at a retail price of 4,895. The upper is made of an open hole mesh with overlays on the sides and toe box. There are both positives and negatives here. Because it's heavily focused on comfort, you get thick mesh and plenty of padding all around. The heel counter is solid, providing an unproblematic lockdown during runs, though we did notice a slight heel slip while walking. Another positive point goes to its wide upper. If you prefer a wide-fitting shoe or just need more room in the toe box area, the Downshifter will be perfect for you. The fit is precise. Nike's budget running shoes have always been known to be long-lasting, which is why they are in such high demand. The overall construction of the Downshifter 14 feels sturdy. The materials used are of very good quality and there is absolutely no visible glue on our pair. Talking about the negative, the top layer of the dual-layered mesh is thin. The bottom layer is quite thick, which negatively impacts breathability. The weather is pleasant right now, but during peak summers, this shoe is going to trap heat and absorb a lot of sweat. We would rate the upper as good. It could have been great if not for the breathability issues.
The midsole features an unbranded, full-length EVA foam. Truth be told, there are no bells and whistles here. It's a functional foam built to last long. But we have to give kudos to Nike for increasing the stack. Nike doesn't officially mention exact stack heights for its budget shoes, but according to reports, Downshifter 14 has seen a 2mm increase compared to version 13. Now, 2mm might not sound much, but on long runs and at easy paces, the extra foam makes a noticeable difference. We also noticed that after a certain break-in period, the firm EVA morphs into a comfortable, balanced foam. Let us clarify again, the initial step-in feel is still harsh. Do not mistake this for a super soft ultra cushion shoe like some beaded TPU foams out there. We took it out for a 25km long run, and at the end of it, the cushioning felt relaxed and forgiving. Not soft though. The increased stack and improved cushioning makes Downshifter more suitable for easy and long runs, and this is a big change from version 13. Energy return is an aspect where you will find the Downshifter lacking. EVA foams are not known for their resilience. They are known to be long-lasting, and Nike has chosen to focus more on comfort rather than a lively run experience. And it kind of makes sense. A lot of beginner runners will pick up Downshifter as their first running shoe, and for such runners, comfort simply matters more. Another plus of the Downshifter 14 is that the midsole sculpting actively promotes stability. The sidewalls come up quite high, allowing the foot to sit slightly lower inside the foam. Because of this bucket-like shape, your foot remains perfectly centered. The base is also being kept quite wide. These features are incredibly important to beginner runners. Compared to Downshifter 13, the heel bevel on 14 is much more pronounced, making transitions from one step to another effortless. But all is not well in this update. A big drawback of extra foam and built-up upper is the weight increase. As per Nike, Downshifter should weigh 358 grams in UK 9. However, our pair, also UK 9, weighed in at 322 grams. So the weight gain is not as drastic. Regardless of how you look at it, the Downshifter is heavy, which brings down the versatility compared to the previous version. We would rate the midsole as good, as in it does the job.
Nike's approach to outsoles remains consistent whether it's an expensive premium shoe or a budget option. The coverage is almost complete and the rubber is thick. There is a cutout at the heel, a pattern similar to what we have seen in shoes like the Nova Blast. This is intentionally added to give the foam room to compress and provide a little extra squish. There are multiple flex grooves, but the larger one in the middle picks up small stones and pebbles. The grip is good, and after 50 kilometers, we have absolutely no complaints regarding durability. Though this thick rubber coverage definitely adds to the shoe's overall weight. Since the rubber is not as tacky as Continental or Puma grip, the outsole fluctuates between good and great. We will go with good.
Before talking about the competition, let's discuss the pricing. Downshifter 14's MRP is 4895, considerably less of what you pay in some other countries. The bonus is that you can get it for half the price through card, coupon, combo deals during a sale, and that's exactly what we did. If you can grab it between 2500 to 3000, then it's a fantastic value proposition, as it is a reliable traditional daily trainer whose primary focus is to provide durability, stability, and comfort to the runner. It can easily handle daily runs, walks, gym sessions, and longer runs. But we would not suggest to buy it anywhere near its MRP.
Revolution 8 is another entry-level option from Nike, and there are 3 clear differences between these two. First, the stack height. Downshifter is taller. Second, being weight. Revolution is lighter. Third, the outsole. Because Revolution features mini lugs, its grip on roads and hard ground is simply superior. To sum it up, Revolution 8 is better suited for short, speedy workouts or races like 1600 meters, 5K, and even 10K events. On the other hand, for mid to long distances or for absolute beginners, Downshifter 14 will be the more suitable pick. Adidas Duramo Speed is technically priced much higher than Downshifter, but you can get it at around 3000 with offers. Higher price does mean that you get better tech, better materials. The Lightstrike EVA in Duramo Speed requires much lesser break-in period and is considerably softer, which can be confirmed by their respective durometer scores. Duramo is also lighter in comparison. In short, Duramo Speed is a superior shoe, and if you can get it for cheap, you would get great value out of it.
We would like to remind you that this is a budget offering from Nike, so we should treat it as such. It's not going to blow your socks off with sheer performance. See you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.